Hello everyone and welcome back to round 11 of the F123 McLaren Co-op Career Mode. Yes, Gary and I are back this weekend ready for the Belgian Grand Prix. I believe it's our penultimate sprint race of the entire series, Gary, which I think we both can say good riddance. We hope it's an option to have them removed on F124. But championship-wise, we're not really in the fight, are we? We're just kind of scrapping out to the end of the year. We might be able to get P2, but Gasly might well be champion by the end of next weekend.
Well, last week you said this week he would be champion, so I'm curious to see how that changes. I think he can win it today. I mean, he's almost got a 100-point margin, so he very well could wrap it up today.
Exactly. But yeah, obviously we're still battling them in the constructors though, purely because of what Piastri and Norris were able to do before we joined. So maybe McLaren can fight Alpine in the constructors. But Belgian Grand Prix time, I love this track, so let's hope for a good one.
Let's run it.
Let's run it back. We're doing 2 races tonight. We've obviously got Belgium Sprint and then Italy. I'm doing well, thanks, Sam. Hopefully you are as well, mate. I'll try and remember to keep muting myself so Gary doesn't have to listen to me.
But some of them have failed quality control.
You have a cellar in your house, Bradson. What is that? So, I mean, this house is like, it's pretty. I would say we moved here into a new house.
I'm curious to see if it's gonna rain here.
Oh, I do hope not. I do hope not.
Yeah,
15 stream streak. Thank you very much, Sam. That is mental. Absolutely mental. So Gary, what are your thoughts and feelings on me just streaming random stuff?
What do you mean, just random stuff, like random games that you play, or like IRL, like you're gonna cook in the kitchen or something?
I couldn't do an IRL stream. My life is not interesting enough to do IRL streams.
If I lived alone, I'd do IRL streaming. Like
I would be very tempted when I move out to do cooking streams and that kind of random stuff.
Yeah, I don't know how to cook,
no!
That's the best part about it. But
Drive for retirement at the end of the year, though. What is this weather?
I'm down for Matt212 random streams.
Well, we'll do some random streams. We'll do some random streams, I reckon. What is that weather? The sprint, I mean, that'll just stay dry, won't it? But the race, though, okay. That's gonna be spicy. I'm looking forward to that. So what I'm kind of planning on, chat, is basically we haven't quite got enough videos on the main channel to last to the end of the year. But rather than doing like another series or anything like that on F1, I'm basically just going to stream on Twitch on like random days, playing like EAWRC or F1 Manager, that kind of thing. Just so I kind of just build up a little bit momentum going into F124. That's what I'm thinking. But all of that will likely be next month. Because I've got a few bits and pieces still planned. I've got a couple of exciting trips, which I'm very much looking forward to. So there will actually be some IRL race vlogs, hopefully. I bought some new microphones today for my vlog camera. So hopefully we're gonna get some IRL streams from a couple of big races. Come down to Bournemouth, have a party. Is Bournemouth got a good nightlife, Sam? I might cause a red flag, Campbell. That seems like a good shout. How far is Sheffield from Bournemouth? Very. Like, they're not quite opposite ends of the country, but they're getting there. Do you get beta access to F1 Manager 24? I certainly don't currently. I don't know whether I will or not. Hopefully I'll get sort of preview access to the game, but I have no idea. I have seen a couple of little bits and pieces that have been leaked from the F1 beta, but I haven't had access to it. I haven't played it or anything.
In Spa.
Spa, rah, rah, rah.
Is that like a Lady Gaga song?
I have no idea, mate.
I don't know. Sounds like Lady Gaga.
I have not played F1 in so long, it feels like. I don't think I've touched this game since about like Tuesday last week. Fed, welcome on in, mate. Hope you're doing well.
What's everyone's
what is
thoughts
this front
on the
locking?
F1 24 beta? And all
Haven't
the Twitter
played it.
talk.
Have you?
I haven't played it either. But there's this one account
I never. Yeah.
called F1 Esports News that's just been like, I mean, absolutely doom tweeting about this like beta and whatnot.
Yeah. They always
And then
do.
it was funny because then it comes out like 12 hours later, and he was like, a sudden turn of events. More players are reporting that as they figure out the setups, the game's becoming way better to play.
The game's becoming drivable. Yeah. Mad, isn't it?
I'm like, who could have foreseen this potential events on the way?
I love the way that people have been moaning about, like, what was it, brake pressures and stuff. People that were locking up were staggered that their tyres were getting really worn. Going, no.
Yeah, welcome to how race cars work.
Exactly.
Like, what are we doing here?
Gary, have you still got snow in your garden?
No.
How long has it been since you've seen snow?
Probably a month.
Oh, okay. I was
only
under the
snowed a
impression
few
that it
times
snows
over the winter.
permanently in Canada.
I think we had like 3 or 4
What?
bits of snow, maybe.
My car's just almost taken off. Gary, strange question. Maybe I just never noticed it. Oh no, it's because I'm on a fuel saving run.
Is it
Ignore me.
raining? It is raining.
It is raining as well, yeah. We're just about to get screwed over. Free practice has basically become irrelevant. Because ain't no way we're going to sit around and sim it all, are we? Haven't seen snow since 2017. So I remember seeing snow. I think we had a tiny bit where I live, either last year or this year. I can't quite remember. I know we had like one where it was only where I lived that got snow. Like unless you're in North Scotland or something. Our track is getting bad quick. Avso, hope you're doing well, mate. Ah, fair enough, Fed. That makes a lot more sense. See, I don't think practice programs are going to be doable at all. So, my plan, chat, is to take Gary out as soon as we cross the line. See if he goes past me. Yep.
My bad, Matt. I didn't see you there.
Brody, you want to know the worst bit?
What?
I was saying to my chat, I was going to let you by and take you out of T1.
And then I turn right and take you up. Oh my
Are
god.
you okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please.
Oh, man. Snow 2 weeks ago. What is going on in Scotland, man?
Scotland. Is that place actually real?
Thank you for the affiliate anniversary wishes, ladies and gents. Gary, you're affiliated on Twitch, aren't you?
I think so.
Yeah. I can never get partner. I don't average. I used to be able to average like the viewers needed, and then I kept streaming solitaire, and it was ruining my average. I'd maintain like 80 throughout an entire stream, and then I'd start doing solitaire at the end. It would just fall off a cliff. Oh, well, there we go. Fastest. How are you 2 seconds clear? Oh, I did lift at the line. Come on then, Gary. Predictions. Where are you qualifying for this one, sir? It's a bit early to actually be doing predictions.
I'm going 20. P20.
Mustafa! How you doing, bro? I keep seeing your tweets. So it's kind of like the only way I knew you were still alive. But I hope you're well, mate. I hope you're well. Bow, 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 bow. Alright, predictions chat. Qualifying. Where will Matt qualify? You got a couple of minutes. Get your predictions in if you're on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, just tell me in chat. And if you're Mustafa, don't vote at all, because I don't believe you can anymore. Because Turkey believes it's illegal or something. During credit series, it might be something I do on F124. Like, it might actually be. It might actually happen. We got Fed and the Mustafa. It's a dream come true, ladies and gents. P16. Right, here we go then, Gary. The team are weighing me. They clearly think I'm put on some weight this weekend. Probably true.
Oh, have you put on a few pounds?
I've put on a few pounds, sir. Have you put on a few pounds?
I don't know. I haven't weighed myself in a while.
Fair enough. That's probably yes then. Right, the chance of rain keeps going up as qualifying continues, Gary. So we
Is it going
need
to rain?
to sort it.
Here we go.
Right, pole position time. We're going to be cooking. Oh, not with that line at T1 we're not.
Belgium's hard to qualify at. Joe P1 though.
I just, for whatever reason, the brakes online feel so weird.
I agree with
And
that.
I never know why. They always just feel so sensitive at the front. How many seconds am I off by the end of Sector 1? 0.6. Like how?
I lost a lot of time there. I was 3/10 off in Sector 1, but... Oh, that was abysmal. Really rough Sector 2. I don't want to see the number here. Ooh.
I felt like I absolutely nailed that and I've lost half a second to Leclerc. What is this game, bro?
Not surprising. I missed like 3 apexes miserably there.
I mean, at least with that, then we're pretty even to each other going into the final sector. Oh, how, I can't. Oh, no. So bad.
P18.
Oh, so bad.
Let's
I'm last.
go.
I think I was ahead of you going into the final chicane.
You definitely were.
Yeah. Shocking.
Man, that was awful.
I completely just useless. I mean, what is that though? Alfa Romeo are cooking on this game.
Alpine.
Alfa Romeo
yeah,
third
both of
and
the Alpha
fourth.
guys are 3rd and 4th. Let's go, Joe.
Wild. Wild.
Um,
It's us, Ricardo and Stroll,
I'm
and
still the
Logan
highest
Sargent
Canadian
at the
here,
back.
at least.
Oh man, we are
And
so bad at this game.
We'll drive through half the grid here in the sprint, so...
Hopefully, I'm going to be following you into T1. Oh, chat, that was disgusting.
Sauber Ferrari F1 team.
Of course, Toast gets it bang on by having exactly zero faith in me. Of
Anybody
course
watch
he
the esports on like the weekend?
I did, actually. I thought they were quite entertaining.
I caught like 10 laps the whole weekend. It was the Coda ending.
Oh, I didn't watch Kota, funnily enough.
I did see there was
This game
some
is
drama.
better than F122, absolutely. Monkey King, welcome on in, mate. Hope you're well.
Who was it that chose like the dry tire and then they started the race on the inters?
No, so that was Longue had pit to go to dries halfway through the race. Had like a 4-second lead and he put him back out on inters. So it was like a guaranteed win. Just evaporated.
And what happens in that? Like, what did they do? Like, did they just say like deal with it? Like,
And Longue's made a mistake. He's gone on the intermediate tyres.
oh no, they played it off like that.
That's what. Yeah, I mean, you've seen in the contracts and stuff, haven't you?
I did see a little bit of it.
You're not allowed to do any negative press about the game on the streams, or tweet or anything.
Which is stupid.
Yeah.
I saw
mean,
the
we can say
Yarno
whatever
Amir
we
thing,
like.
too.
Yeah, but he got a penalty for it.
Yeah.
Which I love the fact people go, well, they should be fined for it. Go, well, Yarno can say whatever he likes then because he's minted. Everyone else then is screwed.
Yeah. Better racing than actual F1? Well, of course, they can all be right there together and actually get after it. And the cars are all the same.
So, chat, the main reason why I said I might do Create Series on F124. Gary, would we sign up to Create Series together?
I don't know.
Although
they
it would be
gotta
like
let me in.
8 a.m. for you.
8 a.m..
I'll go in on the proviso that you have to race as well. Like, I'm not
okay.
racing without you.
All right. Yeah, that works for me.
But The problem is now, chat, is if we did sign up, we'd have to do a season of Formula 2 first. And that's kind of why I want to do it, because I prefer the Formula 2 cars. But yeah,
I feel like you
quite
and I
funny.
could hop in F2 and just dominate.
There's a couple of decent
There's
people in
some
there still.
yeah, but I'm
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
we'd be podium every week type. Runners.
Sorry, Fed, I was going to answer that as well. The plan is, yes, I want to do WOR again. Maybe a bit more next year rather than just doing the one season. Because I did the first season and then didn't do the second one. And I kind of regret not doing the second one. But yeah. Gary and I would just take each other out. That would be our downfall if we did create a series.
I would be respectful of Matt because
I think we would actually just work together, quite simply.
it's not like a head-to-head there. I mean, it's head-to-head, but like different.
And plus, I think people are going to remember as well, of course, when we're doing co-op, at the end of the day, yes, of course, we're I like to say we're both fairly competitive, but we're also doing it for entertainment.
Yes.
Like, this is not like when Gary took me out at Austria a couple of weeks ago. Like, it's literally when the stream's finished, we have a laugh about it, and then like it's just forgotten.
And I told him that it was my fault.
He did tell me that as well. Right,
What can
here we
I
go
say?
then,
I'm
Gary.
alive.
Belgian Grand Prix time.
Well, not quite.
Sprint race first of all.
Yeah.
5 laps. I love this sprint. It's so ridiculous. But it is meant to rain at the end, which is quite funny.
Yeah, it shows rain. Every time we've seen that, it doesn't rain. So
No.
that's
no.
the expectation is.
Predictions are already up, chat. So get your
Remember what
predictions
happened
in.
here last season? Oh, didn't I wreck myself?
Yeah, you did wreck yourself.
Let's do
Into
it
the pit
again.
lane.
Oh yeah, Matt wrecked us into the pit in the Grand Prix. That's right.
5 red lights.
I nearly jumped.
Oh, I was gonna say.
I can't do anything because this guy's over here on my right.
I'm doing a proper Gary strat.
Who's wrecking me? Who's wrecking me? Who's wrecking me? Why is it every time we come here that I get wrecked, bro?
What's happened?
I don't know. I went all the way around the outside and I somehow got wrecked.
By who?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I actually had a decent start, which I'm quite impressed with.
I
mean,
not
it was
have gone any wider around the perimeter of the corner.
Did you actually see France? That's how wide you went.
Dude, I was almost in like Portugal.
I mean, the VSC might have saved you. Did you pick up any damage?
Oh yeah, the front wing.
Nah, fair enough. I mean,
Albon did
I
it.
don't know. I don't know if you can get a safety car or a red flag in a race this short. Can you get a red flag in a 5-lap race? Only one way to find out. Yeah,
I mean-
this was the scene of Pitgate last season. It was glorious.
It's always Spa where something out of my control happens here.
Spa is like your one bogey track on this game. Mine
Yeah.
seems to pretty reliably be Canada and most of the other circuits on the game, but
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your
We're gonna be
pace
saving the
until we get
replay on that
green
one.
flag.
'Cause
VSC
I
ending.
know for a fact I think the problem was though, I'm pretty sure we were 5 wide.
that will be an
So,
issue.
That definitely did not help my situation. We were.
I've just got no
minimum
straight line
4
speed.
wide right there.
This car is just so slow down the straights. Yeah, because I was going to say, George Russell seems way out of position down there with you.
Oh
but
yeah, no, I was when I was turned sideways, I was looking at his front wing the whole time.
Fair enough. Are you not pitting?
No,
Fair enough.
still got to be up here in the mix. You never know what's gonna happen, man. I don't know what it is. You mentioned the brakes, but it's like my car
Yeah.
just does not want to slow down.
I feel like Belgium is one of the worst tracks for it, as well. But yeah, it just seems, around here that there's no braking performance. I as much as look at the brake pedal and the car just locks up. Come on then, round the outside of Lewis, though. That was a terrible line, but we made it happen.
Great maneuver. You made it look so easy.
So I worked out as well, Gary, I have a bit of a pattern in this series. I only seem to be able to show up for the first race of the night. which
Okay.
I'll admit is probably a problem, but
Yeah, you want to be there for both.
yeah. I don't think I've finished the second race of the night so far.
Sure.
I think that's where 5 of my 7 DNFs have come from this season.
If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do.
Yeah, this car genuinely just doesn't feel that quick right here. I'm in a McLaren, of course I'm slow. Have you seen how upgraded this McLaren is, though? Like, it's fast around any circuit in a straight line that doesn't have any straights, basically, is how I've worked it out. It's the only way I can describe it. Like, we're going to go to Monza later on, and it's going to be awful.
We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
I just want a point from the sprint. I think that's literally the goal. And to be fair, I mean, there might be opportunity for a couple of points, but need less wing. Yeah, but then I got nothing through the corners. Like, I'd much rather have a little bit too much downforce than not enough on this game. That's always my worry. I mean, it's what I always do in league racing as well. Like, the amount of times people will blow past me down the straights. Maybe it's just because I need the... Well, like, I'd rather have the wing. But to be fair, that worked out quite nice for me. It like Qatar and Kota back in WOR. Don't remember if we... Oh, no, Belgium was like round 1 when I got taken out. And then we don't talk about Jeddah or Brazil.
How you doing up there, Matt?
We're kind of in a bit of no man's land, to be honest.
Okay.
I just can't really match anyone in front. I mean, the
I'm
fact
just
those
trying to
Alfa
get into
Romeos
DRS.
have stayed there. Yeah. So I'm just watching Leclerc, Perez, and Hulkenberg fight in front of me, which is for a couple of points, but I just seem to lose so much in random spots, and then gain it all back in other random spots.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Oh yeah, I've definitely set the car up wrong. That's most likely the problem. Like, why would I set up the car correctly? Huh. So chat, big brain question time then. Do I restart streaming on Kick, as well as everywhere else? I should add. Oh, here we go. Perez and Hulk, side by side. This is good for Charles and I. Oh, Perez. Brave move, but he's done it. Fair play. Sergio Perez up.
We've run
Might
down
find a way around
Albano, and
Charlie.
based off the chat, he's the culprit of the reason I have wing damage here.
I think it says how little I've been battling with the front runners so far this year, but I've only just remembered that Charles Leclerc has number 1 on his Ferrari, and it looks very odd but very correct. Surely it can't be long before Ferrari have a number 1 on their car again.
Thinking maybe about 15, 16 years, yeah?
Another 15, 16, or
Charles
since
Leclerc's
the
never going
last
to win a
one.
championship, sorry.
You don't reckon?
No, too much of a choke artist. I love Charles Leclerc. He's one of my favorites. Unless he can prove to me that he can't choke every other week, he's going to be fine.
Well, he's trying to make a move on Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg's gone back for it, though, on Perez. I sense an opportunity up the Kemmel straight, Gary, onto the final lap. How
I might even be able
ridiculous.
to get
Okay,
14th.
mate, final
Never
lap.
mind.
Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
What a save.
Okay, so we're leading
Ugh.
our teammate by 3.
Come on, Charles.
5 seconds.
Get on with it. Alright, just going to have to use battery now. How is he pulling away from me? We're both on the battery. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. 224, 225, 226.
I'm
What's
top-
Hulkenberg doing?
topped out. Hit the rev line.
I've almost crashed into Perez, but somehow we've survived. No, Charles. Don't think about it. No, Charles. Don't put your nose in where it doesn't belong, sir. Right, I might just be able to hang close to Perez. This car neither has any straight line speed or enough grip through the corners. Like, what is this?
My car feels really good. Even with the wing damage, it actually feels pretty solid through the corners.
Well, I think it's going to be another Piastri dub. He's gone back to Alpine and has absolutely just been smoking the field so far. Oh, I've got Leclerc. No! Charles, please. Give me some room.
Albon backs out. Thank you very much. It's going to be P14 in the sprint.
Oh, I think it's going to be P9.
Is better than I expected considering what happened in turn 1 and with the damage that we dealt with the whole Grand Prix or sprint, whatever you want to call her. P14.
Giffybon, Griffybon even. Thank you for the Prime sub, mate. I appreciate it. Yeah, I must say, I think I rocked McLaren's 2023 car here. It was shocking. Absolutely shocking. But I did get, to be fair, I had forgot I started last. So last and ninth, I don't think we can be too gutted with in 5 laps. Albeit most of that was made up at turn 1. But Piastri wins ahead of Sainz, Bottas and Zhou Guanyu. It does mean that, what is Gaz's lead now in the championship? 94 points ahead of Charles Leclerc. So that gap just continuing to go skyward.
Yep.
I'm now tied with Sainz though, which is good. Right, Gary. We might actually be under threat by Alfa Romeo by the end of the year.
You being
both
tied
their
with
drivers
Sainz
are
is
cooking.
not good. That means he gained points on you.
I know it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm slightly worried that Alfa Romeo are going to get the jump on us by the end of the year.
Wait, what's going on with Alfa Romeo here? They just like
They're just cooking, bro.
they're good.
You can't argue against it. Mustafa, I always want to hear a joke. It's going to be at my expense. I can already tell. I've missed this, Mustafa. I've missed this energy. Oh, did we do predictions? I think Sam's disappeared, ladies and gents. So I don't know if anyone can pay out the predictions. So I can do that.
So it looks like it's going to dry up right at the end.
Oh, Mustafa, that is very funny. I like that one. Where did I finish? P9. Congratulations if you voted P9 to P11. You win some points. Who voted P9 to P11? I'm gonna wait to see Toast's name. No, Smurf and Cube Solver. Congratulations. And let's run it back then with another one. Oh, what have I done? I'm announcing something, chat. I don't know what. Predictions. Start prediction. Where will Matt finish? I don't know how long you've got to decide, chat, but just go for it. Sorry, Gary. Have you done any more upgrades on the car?
Boom, now I have.
You are a useless #1 driver. Can I just say that?
More useless than Jeff Gordon in the commentary booth.
Oh, that's sad.
You're more useless than Jamie Little in the commentary booth.
Is that the lady one in pit lane?
Yes, but she's the play-by-play in the Truck Series.
Is she?
Unfortunately, yes. Very good pit reporter.
Yeah,
When
we
it
had
comes
the
to
same.
play-by-play, oh, you need to listen, Matt.
We had the same issue with Nikki Shields doing Formula Academy. But bless her, fantastic pit lane pundit, but clearly had not done her research for Formula Academy because she could not work out who was where. Oh, it's raining, boys. It's raining.
You know, it'd be cool for the next. It won't be an F1 24, but future F1 games have a similar system to F1 Manager where you have beyond F2 drivers a pool of other. The cars don't even have to be in the game, but F3 drivers can be present. and
Yeah.
even F1 Academy or something, and like have these other branching
Yeah.
things where they can kind of develop and move up the ranks and stuff.
Yeah, it would be. I think the problem is, isn't it? Is ultimately the greatest racing game that will ever exist for like career mode creators will be FIA 25 or something like that, where you can
Yeah.
literally do everything.
It is a touch
Right.
damp, isn't it?
Come on then, Gary. Where are you finishing this one today, sir? Ooh,
So
spicy.
starting on inters, Matt's going to
Yeah.
be showing up on the soft tire right here.
Oh, I hope so. I wish I could.
Oh yeah, you start P9. I'm just going to play it cautious. I'm on the left side of the track again, just like the sprint. Hopefully we don't end up in the same situation here.
Nope, I'm going for it. P1 by turn 1. Bearing in mind, Gary, we've got a Constructors' Championship to fight for. Lights
I can
out,
get to
away
the
we
right
go.
side. Come on. Albon, I'm going to cut you off because apparently you're the one that wrecked me.
Oh, my brakes are sensitive, but I'm into the points. I was already in the points because it's a GP, not a sprint, but still. Now I've got to try and get past Pierre early on. So it's a shame that we're doing a 35% race in the sense that the AI won't pit either. Gary
Yeah.
Eau Rouge is not flat.
I'm aware. Don't you worry. I've done enough laps here in the wet. Oh, no.
Oh, the AI is so scary. And I've moved my brake bias so rearward. And yeah, I'm still getting front locking.
I swear that was not what my intentions were.
How are you ninth? What
Don't
have
worry
you
about
done?
it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
What? Oh, Gary,
going
are we going to
wide.
come to blows here again?
I hope not. Oh, I'm trying to just not die here. Just give it up, Perez. My goodness. You give it up all the time IRL. Just do it in the game. All right, now we can settle in. My goodness. I was 4 wide at the end of the long straightaway. That was just a bit uncomforting to me.
I'm just trying to latch on to the front runners, but I'm not sure how I'm going to do. Blanchimont is flat.
What corner's flat?
Blanchimont.
The what? The
The really fast one there you just went through.
Blanchimont?
Blanchimont.
Blanchimont?
Yeah.
Got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
Come on, round the outside of Pierre. Thank you. We're gaining points on the championship leader. The dream's not dead. I believe
gonna
by
put
the end of
big
this
pressure
race
up
we
a
will
little bit.
likely be mathematically out of it.
All right, 1 lap's down and we can kind of settle in. What's the report? 10 minutes.
Around the outside of Max, okay. And now, I've come up against our hardest enemy of the entire year. For whatever reason, Alfa
Joke
Romeo.
on you.
I love, I'd understand it if one of us had been there for the first half of the year. But Alfa Romeo have just cooked up a worldie, haven't they? Out of
Yeah.
nowhere. Like Bottas, I have no idea how many streams now he's just popped off on in that Alpha car. Between this and my Williams RTG. He just shows up. It's incredible. Oh, come on. Understeer.
We got more pace than Lewis. We're running him down.
Yeah, the AI definitely are a bit weaker in the rain here, I feel. Either that or I'm just more aggressive. I don't know.
I definitely didn't have enough pace through there.
Yeah, you never will get the pace on him out of there, I don't think.
Blanchimont.
Uh.
I'm cooking really hot into here. Oh my goodness.
Aww. Thought I might snatch fastest lap, but not quite. Alright, come on then, Bottas. You've had your fun this weekend and you're out for a meal. That apparently now is a world beater. Ugh. Yeah, I don't think the AI are using battery down the straights anymore. Because
Yeah,
suddenly now I've got so much speed on them. Oh, beautiful. And I even got it stopped. It is meant to dry, but we don't know whether it'll dry up. It might well be a nose stop. We just don't quite know, to be completely honest. But you guys know me, I like to take risk on this game. So I'll end up making the wrong call.
I think you've made the wrong call at this very track in a weather situation before.
I have, you're right. I boxed for dries. And it did work by the end, it was just I had nowhere near enough laps.
And it worked for me because I was able to beat you when I wasn't going to.
Yeah. I took a gamble. I thought it would pay off. It didn't. I was sad.
10 more again. I'm just being patient here. Patiently aggressive. Like, we're going to go for a move here in the T1 on Lewis. And to send it in deep to make sure we clear him. Thank you very much.
I think what's helping is the fact the AI have got no traction out of the source either. Alright, come on then, Zhou Guan Yu. We got your teammate last lap. We are cooking early on. Oh, a little bit of front locking, but we're through it into the podium places. We like the wet weather on this game. Oh, he says he almost bins it. Welcome on in Reese's Pieces. We're doing alright so far, mate. We're surviving. We're up to, we had a we messed up qualifying, as you would expect. But we made our way up to P9 in the sprint. And then it's a wet race here, so we're just kind of trying to fight our way through. Welcome on in, George, as well. Sorry, mate. Thumbnail for tomorrow. I beat Max Verstappen? Question mark. The real one to try and beat this series is Oscar Piastri, apparently. He's making Pierre Gasly's first half of the season practically look amateurish. Yeah, the bottle will happen, don't worry. It's soon. Yeah, it turns out, had Alpine actually got Oscar Piastri this year, he would be doing this in that car.
I don't have as much pace as I was hoping I would.
Really? What's your best lap?
52.7.
Oh, okay, so we're basically at the same time then. So I feel quite fairly quick at the moment, yeah.
It's like,
I'm liking this.
It takes me the whole lap to just kind of, I got to do it into turn 1 really, is where I'm making my passes here.
Yeah, it's definitely,
like,
it's not that we're 2 seconds a lap faster or anything, but we definitely got an advantage.
I might be able to get Max right here.
Mustafa, someone has really had to take that role whilst you haven't been here. That's been the problem. Where we've had no Mustafa, other people have had to step up to their hate train plate.
Job done there.
It is all Esteban Ocon's fault. You're absolutely right. He scored no points so far this season. It's him and Daniel Ricciardo that are yet to score. Oh, Gary Yellows. Gary Yellows.
Yes, indeed.
Is it Sargent?
Yellow and Rain could always do it, but he's going to get going.
Ah, come on, Logan. If you're going to crash, do it properly, sir. Yeah, I feel like I gained loads of time in Sector 1 and then basically just tried to lose as little of it as I can in the rest of the lap.
I'm not very good.
Yeah, the AI just have really good traction.
Sector 3, right at the tail end of it, of course, with the straightaway, gaining it back. Sector 2 is just about hanging on, minimizing damage.
Well, tell you what, Sykes as well is really pushing Piastri.
Blanchimont,
He's
Bologna corner.
Oh, he's really just all over his gearbox all the time. See, I was hoping it would dry up in this race, to be honest, but doesn't appear. I don't think it's going to happen. Oh! Gary smells. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, of like the winner's smell.
The winner's smell.
Thank you, Valtteri.
How many races have you won this season?
I mean, 1 should have been 2 if it wasn't for your shenanigans in France.
What did my shenanigans do in France?
I tried to check up for you, and that put me in the
Not
position
well
to
enough.
get that wing damage.
Not well enough, sir. Gary just
If you can get
smells.
past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do.
Every
don't
time we
think
do co-op, my
dig
hands
is
just
bad, no.
throb.
Oh, hello. Whenever we do co-op, something else on my body throbs,
Oh,
Gary.
is that so, man? I didn't know you had an elbow throb. I could go for some banana bread right now. Slipping and sliding there, Mr. Joe. Oh my God, I'm sliding too.
I'm
Aye,
starting
aye,
to
aye.
get alarmingly confident with the amount of slip this car has.
Matt reeks of irrelevance.
Whoa,
on
whoa,
that
whoa,
one.
whoa, 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 whoa. I mean, it's true.
Yeah, oh, well, there you go.
It was like... Actually, I can't talk about that. Not on stream. Gary and
Oh.
I can talk about it, but you guys can.
I'll be real with y'all. I don't know what he's going on about, so I'm curious. I'll have to ask
Well,
him
you
after.
should
Car
do.
ahead, well done, but be aware these tyres need to get us to the end of this race.
It was what we spoke about as well pre-stream, Gary.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Super secretive chat.
Yeah. I get shot.
I don't do any F1 League racing currently. I do need to get back into it.
tell me
Oh,
you
that
are a
was not
champion
a
here.
good line. I am. Oh, come on. Carlos, I didn't want to be on the inside, but we'll have to go for it.
A baking stream.
Straight
You think I know how to
line
bake?
speed. Done. Nailed it.
Sending it. Yep. Sorry, Joe. It had to be done.
It looks like we're running on a dry
Ooh.
track soon.
Ooh.
Back to dry shortly.
Try track soon, Gary. Oh, no. That's a drift.
Weather report. Weather report. 5 minutes.
Oh, baby. 5 minutes around here, though, is literally 3 laps.
One day I'll learn how to bake. I want to make like cookies or like cupcakes or donuts.
When I come to Canada, Gary, we'll do a cooking stream together.
Oh, okay. You're gonna come to Canada? Why would you come to Canada? There's nothing here.
I got no plans at the moment. I could come to Canada. I'd like to do the Grand Prix, to be fair.
Oh, okay.
If I did the Grand Prix, I'd come and see you. Are Gary and I going to coordinate pit stops? No, we won't.
I'm
Because
pitting right now.
it's highly likely we both want to pit on the same lap. Alright, come on then. We seem to be getting better as the rain's wearing off. Oh, Oscar, you can go defensive, mate. It's already happened once this season in the wet conditions. Whoa! Oscar
Go.
Piastri locked up. But round the outside we'll go. Thank you. And into the lead of the Belgian Grand Prix. You love to see it. It's basically just been overtake one car every lap.
You and
How
Matt
much to
should
donate
do
for you to crash into Gary?
cook a cake and make it look like an F1 car?
There's no way I could do that.
That's easy.
Oh, I don't now get chronic understeering. So it's highly likely, chat, unless we get a very, very definitive pit now, we're going to have to go one lap longer than Gary. Because I can't really afford to get undercut. Sorry, I can't afford to... I don't know. I don't know what the strategy is, but we're almost there, ready to switch. Is the point I'm trying to make. It might literally be one more lap.
Nice Monday cruise here in the rain.
Fair enough, Mustafa. I will come to Turkey and we'll make Turkish delight. We'll Twitch chat will fund a Mustafa bakery. It'll be glorious.
Gap to your teammate behind.
Won't be long till the rain's letting up, but the question is just how quick will it dry?
It's Belgium, mate, very quickly. The rain don't stick around here. I will likely end up taking Gary out again. Not because I want to, but because it'll just happen.
The tyre situation's an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got for now.
The Ashley's falling off a cliff here.
Yeah, see, he's definitely getting slower, isn't he? I think everyone is, though, apart from us.
Rain has stopped.
It is tricky times here in Belgium. Still a lot of spray being kicked up, but... Oh, what's going on behind?
They're battling.
As I say, I suddenly saw two arrows flying way more than I was expecting. And not the arrows cars of the 80s and 90s and very early 2000s. That could have genuinely been game over there, chat.
Taking pressure Carlos right here. Make him go defensive.
I don't know whether it's worth boxing, because the last thing I want is Gary undercutting me by
Yellow.
like 3 seconds. Oh, that might make things different.
Mechanical retirement here.
Oh, it's Gasly as well, I think. That gives everyone a little fighting chance in the championship. Be good to see.
Will that do anything for a safety car?
Okay, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast.
That's a shame.
Reduce your pace.
That's a shame. It's Bob. Thank you for the follow, mate. I appreciate it.
We can time this right. We can get a good run on Carlos and try to catch him off guard
do I
here and
box?
get past him.
Do I box now? If the VSC's still out, do we box? I mean, the track's drying
We'll
up.
make an attempt to do that.
There's not much spray. You reckon we box? Do we reckon we box? Box, 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 box. In. Yeah. We might have to go for it.
Okay, VSC ending. We're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flag.
Oh, we have not done well there. We have timed that awfully.
Not quite what I was hoping to do there.
That VSC went back in at the worst possible moment for me.
We'll try and get him in turn one. Try to close up enough.
Right,
Oh,
drop your speed. Our
whoa.
delta's
Why have we
too
got another
low.
one?
You're gonna risk a
I don't
penalty.
know.
Slow your pace immediately.
That's very odd.
I think
Very,
it's
very
spin.
odd. Oh yeah, I think is one of the Williams gone round again? Surely not.
Okay, let's go now. Come on. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Oh, chat, I'm not sure about these. I'm really not sure about these.
Safety car is ending. Maintain your pace
I think the
until
thing
we get the
is,
green flag.
we're close
Vehicle
enough that
ending.
if he starts struggling towards the end, then we've got
We're
a
back
chance.
racing.
Okay, clear. Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
You think you made the right call, Matt?
They feel pretty good. I won't lie.
I'm
Gotta get a
watching
little bit of
the same
tempo, them.
strategy AI here.
Yeah, but they feel pretty good at the moment.
Man, they are destroying me right now. It is right after a virtual safety car. It's kind of the same. They'll burn through some battery.
I'll be staggered if they don't pit towards the end, and honestly a little bit gutted as well. If they can make those inters last, I'm going to be really sad.
Alright, into second we go.
Just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh no, Hulkenberg? Where's that straight line speed suddenly come from? Ugh. Come on, track, dry up.
Free to go. You're gonna need it to dry up very quickly.
I just need, yeah, suddenly the sun to be shining and everything. I mean, to be fair, these tyres are pretty much there.
Okay,
So I just need that DRS to be enabled.
10.0 seconds.
Here we go. Make them think we're going over here. Dive back to the left. Alongside Piastri to the lead in Belgium.
Right, that's good. Eau Rouge is now flat again. I've never heard of what that is, to be honest. Project Trackhouse on
Trackhouse?
Roblox, Gary?
Never heard of that either.
No.
I know, I certainly know Trackhouse. MotoGP, NASCAR, of course. Both their bikes were in the points yesterday. That
Come
was their
on,
first
tires
double
work.
points finish. Times are starting to go up now.
I don't get how this track is still not drying out, man. Oh, Williams gone. Won't be a
Again.
safety car, though. Yeah.
Williams has had a pretty abysmal day.
Gap to your teammate ahead is 19.8 seconds.
Tires are pretty worn, but not to a point of concern.
Tegan, thank you for the follow as well. I say mine feel fantastic, and then suddenly they just don't feel that great again. Seemingly quite sporadically. I just don't get how this track has stayed so just moist for so long.
I mean, a lot of the times when I played in this game where it rains and it stops towards the end, it's just more often than not, it just stays wet enough.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I was banking off on. I was like, I think it's just going to continue to be wet. I'm going to give Piastri a chance to get me here now. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm not lifting, bud. Oh, my goodness. Just gonna play defense here. Get the good exit.
I'm not going to
One
box
lap
back
go.
to Inters. That'd be pointless.
Quite literally.
Yeah. Oh, I can't believe this has happened again here, Gary, where it literally feels like my tyres have finally got an advantage, but way too late.
This is my Spa redemption for last year.
Clearly, I just make the same mistakes over and over. I'm now definitely going quicker than Verstappen and Leclerc, but it's nowhere near enough. I absolutely, when we do this series on F124, I am not doing anything fun. I'm just being the most boring strat in the world every single time.
I'd rather do a boring strat and it work.
Well, yeah. What annoys me with it, Gary, is it feels like I do these strats sometimes, and it feels like not once in this series ever has it worked. Not once have I had that
Seems like they
example
work
of
a lot
going,
more in, like single player.
yeah, I've never
They
had
try
that moment where I can
something
go,
and work there, but here it's just
Well, at
like
least-
trying
yeah.
something different is like not a good idea.
you know, at least in that race, it. Oh
Hey,
shit!
there you go, Matt.
Woo! I got bigger problems. I was just binned it coming out of poo on. That was not ideal.
And due to Matt212 strategy,
Don't say
fumble,
it! Don't say
we're
it!
gonna exit the final turn, and we'll win the Belgian Grand Prix redemption for Matt taking us out here last season. Alfa Romeo is gonna get 4th and 5th with Joe and Bottas as well. Whew. Where's Matt? Here he's coming through the final turn. hanging on
I hate this game.
for 8th place.
I hate this game.
We'll
Oh,
take it.
man. Oh, man.
But we're now tied in wins.
Oh.
Where we go from what, P13 or something like that to
McLaren
P1?
pulled it off. They've won in spectacular fashion
13 or 14? I
Nice.
think we're 14.
Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver
Oh,
such an
man.
incredible
Hey, like I
result?
said, I wish there was an example from this
And look at
series
that,
where
they're
my
making their way out
brave
onto the
strategy
podium
actually
now.
pays off. I guess
Great race.
Silverstone, 2 seasons running, it did kind of work. But I haven't got any plans to at the moment, Tegan. But there we go, Gary, Grand Prix winner once again. So that means now we've each had a win for McLaren and for our former team this season, which is quite
Yes.
impressive.
We've won for 2
Um,
different teams in 1 year. Gasly with the DNF does at least keep things somewhat interesting. Piastri's 83 behind, Leclerc 86, and Matt, you and I 6 points apart. But for the first time in a little while, I'm back ahead of you.
Yeah, I think the first time since Imola. Because
Yeah.
obviously before that I hadn't
Yeah.
finished a race yet. But I mean,
And look at
you
the
could
construction.
argue, I say, you could argue anyone from Lando down to us is still in that fight for P2. And still 4 points back behind Alpine. That's got to be the big one that we
I'm
focus
not
on
writing off
between
a
now and the end of the year.
championship
You still believe you've got a chance at the
It
championship?
all depends on Gasly's luck. If he
Gary?
hasn't been as consistent lately.
Do you know how many points are still available this season?
I have absolutely no idea because I don't know how many races we have left.
About 130.
Oh yeah, no, I'm winning the championship.
So basically what you're saying is Gasly never finishes again.
I'm about to go full robot here and win all the races left and Gasly pointless for the rest of the year.